The situation in Algeria isn't just about an elderly president who is ailing and failing. It's about an entire system, which the Algerians call le pouvoir, the power. And it's a chance for democracy, as was achieved next door in Tunisia. The streets filled when 82-year-old President Abdelaziz Bouteflika announced that after 20 years in power, he would not be standing for a fifth consecutive term. Bouteflika suffered a stroke 6 years ago. He can barely talk or walk. He's rarely seen in public. During his reign, the country's vast gas and oil wealth has not trickled down to the 44 million strong population. Corruption is rife, unemployment high, especially among the youth. And yet, there's been a reluctance to take the route of the recent Arab uprisings. This is partially down to what happened in some countries, but more to Algeria's own brutal civil war, which only ended in 2002 after 11 terrible years. In 1991, an Islamist electoral victory triggered a military coup. Over the next few years, tens of thousands of people died in fighting and mass killings of civilians. This weighs heavily on everyone's minds. They know the dangers of instability. But they also know that there may now be a peaceful chance to replace Bouteflika with a proper democracy. The recent demonstrations have not been met with overt violence. There seems to be a realization this is a time to talk. The president's party, the FLN, has ruled since independence from France was won in 1962. However, even within the party, there's no obvious successor to him. The opposition is divided. Some have been co-opted. This complicates matters, although now new opposition leaders may emerge. Talks about the future are being led by the veteran Algerian United Nations diplomat Lakhdar Brahimi. They centre on a transition period, a new constitution, and a date for elections. The power will of course be involved, trying to shape the outcome. There are several key players in the military, business and political establishment. They include the Army Chief of Staff, General Salah, and Bouteflika's younger brother, Said, who controls access to the president. Now, it's possible they may try to dilute demands for real change with vague promises and then limited reforms. But set against this is genuine popular feeling and a generation of Algerian industrialists who also want to modernize the country. One of the chants in the street is, "No tricks, Bouteflika." This is a time of tension, anxiety, and hope.